How's it going? Nice to meet you. My name's Brittany. I'm glad you're here, bud. Let's have a little refresher, a little crash course on what I represent here. What's my purpose? When I originally had started to do content, the mission was clear. It was, let's break out of the matrix. I felt really good about empowering others to find their own strength and grow, be a weed. Life happened. We had some turns of events. One thing's still clear is that's my mission statement. I like the golden rule. I was raised Midwest Lutheran. Anybody who wants to chirp, I'm well versed in hockey, son. I'm glad you're here, and I hope you get something from it. I do this for me, but also to help the collective. I know that people that see this are going to know what I'm saying and that there's a reason you came across this page. I hope that you can stand in your authenticity too, whatever that means, whatever that looks like for you. One thing I hate, and that's a real strong word, but really I have a bad taste, I won't tolerate, is any bullying behavior, because what the fuck? If we're here to do that, then you're going to have to come back and learn your lesson. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not you believe in reincarnation, karma, dharma, whatever your thing, it's very clear to see that this planet is energetic. So why don't we all just be cool? It's not that serious. Speaking of being serious, I'm just a girl. I'm a silly goose. Anyway, life happens. Things are good or they're not, but it's all about what you can do with whatever your situation. Okay? You're either going to stay in it or you're going to rise above it and find your phoenix, your flame. I appreciate you, and I hope you know that I mean it. I have a problem with tone inflections. That's my spectrum in action. Be nice to yourself and, most importantly, to one another. We need to stop people pleasing, but still hold respect for one another. I know that there's people out there that know what I mean when I say that there's a better way to build the American dream. Isn't that what we're here for? To be the melting pot? So why all of the divide? Both ends of the spectrum. It's not cool to me, and I know we're going to change. So buckle up, kids. Get ready to win the rat race. It was never about work ethic or your production value. You're not a cog in a machine or an assembly line worker. You're a unique individual human and have a sovereign soul. If you want to find it, that's up to you. That's your prerogative. I'm just a Brittany here to deliver the news and maybe help someone else like I was able to help me too. That's not to say that like there's not more credit due, because if we're being so for real, it's all upstairs, boo. Everything I do, everything I've done is because I have support, and sometimes not in this realm. Everyone can do it. I believe in you. No one is special or above one another. True. So, what are you going to start bringing to the table that's been set? Are you going to continue to be envious of someone else's good luck? Or are you going to recognize the feast that's in front of you? Y'all remember that scene from Hook with Robin Williams? Well, do you? What happened when he sat down with all of those kids and he was complaining that there's no food, nothing to eat? And they all started reverse Unoing him for losing imagination. Now, modern day, it's sold as a currency, a luxury item. For anyone out there who needs to hear it too, imagination is free, boo boo. There's no taxes on freedom. That's why it's called free. Like that joke, free 99. Isn't that funny? So, whatever you do, be nice and stay cool. Most importantly, be in charge of your life. Be the fool. It's funny to me that my original tone was very serious, very informational. Started out with the username, I guess you would call it, CP40, collective pause for outlaws. Don't you know? It was all about being a rebel against society and taking power in being the outlier, the black sheep. My mission statement still stands, but it's just a little sillier because sometimes you gotta fool the man bear pig. Here's your reminder to not take life so serious. It's never that bad or intense. Chill a little bit. I know it sounds cliche, but let go and let God. Remind yourself that you're the one. You don't need external validation to accomplish anything or overcome your obstacles. I know it's way easier when you have support, people in your corner that you love and reciprocate, equally yoked up, but that's not always reality. Sometimes you got to do it alone, and there's nothing wrong with that unless you want to stay in that narrative. Get up, get out, do what you got to do, smile through the pain, even when you don't want to. Take it from me, I'm a grade A survivor who also has a very sick sense of humor. That's how I cope with my trauma. If you see me catching jokes, yeah, you sure did. But it doesn't negate the seriousness of my past situations. Again, that's another empowerment tool. You're not your past, so vroom vroom. You can rise above it, even all alone. And if you want to have faith, then you'll receive a conference call. Maybe not in the physical, but open yourself up to more because then you have all of the support you could want and more. Love you. Stay safe. And remember who you are. Why did you come here, little workhorse?